Hello, this is Tom Snow to present my lean management organization. I currently work at Hy-Vee and I am the assistant health market manager there at the Collins Road store. Our plan was to use the lean management to get our pallets of our backroom backstock onto shelves so we can better organize it and have it by aisle. Unfortunately, our shelves have yet to come in, and I will be using examples of other departments who have their items on shelves, and it makes it easier for them to run their backstock. Our goal is to make sure we can reorganize everything because it's currently on pallets, and it makes everything on the pallets hard to run because everything's stacked on top of each other, and you have to literally go and dig through and find each item. If we can get them onto shelves, you can easily just pull it off the side and run it from each aisle directly instead of trying to find, well, aisle 1's here in one corner, aisle 5's over there in another corner, then you got another thing blocking it, and it just makes it very hard on the pallets, and that's why we're getting these shelves in. I will be using the 5S method to do this project, and it will make it easier to keep track of the inventory and make sure the products are moving and at more organized, not disorganized pallets, and the shelves will just make it so much easier. The goals of the project are, first, I had to approve it from the store director a few months ago, and he had to then approve it from the corporate offices. And once he did that, he sent out for them to get them, but we are still waiting for them, and they won't arrive until next week after this project is due. And then the next step is to sort through and reorganize the backstock, make sure it's organized in each box by aisle instead of being all cluttered, and that way I can just make sure I can easily run it and it won't be such a mess anymore. And then keep it nicely stacked so things aren't toppling over each other. Some departments for their shelves, everything's just all on top of each other and it's just as unorganized as my backstock. But if I can keep each aisle straight and keep some space between them to tell which one's aisle 1 between which one's aisle 2, it'll make it a lot easier. The stakeholders, like I said, are my store director. I had to get it approved through him, my manager of the department, and even Hy-Vee corporate, who he had to get it approved from. Here's what our backstock currently looks like. It's a whopping hot, terrible mess. And as you can see on the left side picture, there's a bunch of large boxes which are our shippers that have been placed there, and they're just going to sit there and they have nowhere else to go. We have a bunch of chips, a bunch of cereal boxes, and it's just terrible. And if I had it stacked each way by aisle, it'd make it a whole lot easier for me to get rid of all the stuff and move it so it's out of the way and not blocking things that products will actually be running. Because maybe even half of our backstock is products that were on displays, and there's an overstock of the backstock, and they're just going to sit there maybe till they expire for a few months and not going to be anywhere, so they're going to be in the way. So if we could get them onto the shelves, it would make it a lot easier. For examples of people's shelvings, I've got someone who uses their backstock and they put everything into banana boxes and apple boxes like this, and that way they can put each item by aisle, and it'll make it a lot easier for them to run. And once we get ours, it'll be similar to this. We'll have aisle 1 will be one side, aisle 2 will be another, and each shelving will be three layers, like how our deli contestant has theirs. There's bottom, top, middle, and then the top there. And we'll probably put aisle 1 on the bottom, aisle 2 on the bottom, 3 and 4 on the top, 3 and 4 in the middle, 5 and 6 on top, and then each one will be organized by aisle, make it a lot easier for us to run. The 5S will go through once we get them. We'll sort it through, put each one by aisle, make sure it's all organized perfectly, and then we can stack it on the shelf, keep it orderly, and clean everything up, make it nice, keep it standardized, so that way we'll easily maintain how we want to do it, and each one item will be the same way going through. I'm hoping these products and these shelves will come in soon. I'm really looking forward to it. Thank you for listening. Have a great day.